MTN apologizes for 200% data price hike, calls it a mistake. Senate increases passes 2025 budget. Ohinoyi sack, court order stay of execution as Gov Ododo appeals ruling. Summary of the news. MTN Nigeria has apologized for a significant 200% increase in data bundle prices, admitting it was a mistake. The telecom company addressed its subscribers in a statement, acknowledging the frustration caused by the sudden hike and urging customers to forgive the error. This follows Sahara Reporters' earlier report that MTN had raised data tariffs, with some increases exceeding the 50% cap approved by the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC). For instance, the 15GB bundle rose from 2,000 naira to 6,000 naira, and the 1.5 terabyte plan increased from 150,000 naira to 240,000 naira. Initially, MTN defended the price hike on X, formerly Twitter, claiming it was necessary to improve services. However, facing widespread backlash and calls for a boycott on social media, the company adopted a more apologetic tone, emphasizing its commitment to customers. Despite the apology, MTN has not confirmed whether it will reverse or adjust the new prices. Subscribers continue to express frustration, with some criticizing the high cost and questioning if telecom companies are adhering to regulatory guidelines. Source: Sahara Reporters. The Nigerian Senate passed the 2025 budget on Thursday, increasing it by approximately 750 billion naira from President Bola Tinubu's proposed 54.2 trillion naira to 54.9 trillion naira. The budget was approved following a review by the Senate Committee on Appropriations, chaired by Adeola Olamilekan, who recommended allocations of 3.6 trillion naira for statutory transfers, 14.3 trillion naira for debt service, 3.9 trillion naira for capital expenditure, and 13.8 trillion naira for fiscal deficits. This adjustment follows a previous increase of 4.5 trillion naira requested by President Tinubu, citing additional revenue from agencies like the Federal Inland Revenue Service and Nigerian Customs Service. Key allocations from the additional 4.5 trillion naira includes 1 trillion naira for the solid mineral sector, 1.6 trillion naira for the recapitalization of the Bank of Agriculture, and 5 trillion naira for infrastructural projects, including 380 billion naira for irrigation development and 300 billion naira for road rehabilitation. Other notable allocations are 400 billion naira for urban light rail networks, 50 billion naira for border communities, 250 billion naira for military and barracks, and 120 billion naira for military aviation. Additionally, the budget includes a new provision of $200 million, 300 billion naira to address health sector challenges following the suspension of U.S. government health interventions. The increased funds were also allocated to agencies like INEC, EFCC, ICPC, and NDLEA. The budget's passage was supported by a majority of senators through voice votes. Source: Premium Times. The Kogi State High Court in Lokoja has ordered the maintenance of the status quo regarding the removal of the Ohinoyi of Ibraland, Ahmed Anaje, pending the outcome of an appeal. Justice Umar Salisu had earlier sacked Ahmed Anaje on February 3rd following a legal challenge to his appointment. The Kogi State Attorney General and the Ohinoyi requested a stay of execution, arguing that they had already filed an appeal at the Court of Appeal in Abuja. The court granted their request, effectively pausing the enforcement of the removal until the appeal is resolved. The appellants argued that the lower court ruling was flawed, relying on an interlocutory decision from 2006. They claimed the judge lacked jurisdiction and that the judgment was against the weight of evidence. The case now awaits further proceedings in the appellate court. Source: Tribune Online. Follow for more. February 14, 2025.